and welcome to Norfolk. So currently we're parked up at the village church hall. There's free parking there, and we've just walked along the coastal path through the little village of Clay, walked along to the coastal path, and we're going to see if we can see some seals because this is a breeding ground. The gentleman did say to me, one of the villagers, that if you start off here it's about 3-mile walk towards Blakeney Point. So we're just gonna go to the beach, we're gonna have a look, and if we find that we can't really see any, then we're going to get back in the car and cheat and drive to Blakeney Point, because I am not walking 4 or 5 miles on shingle to get to see the seals. So we'll have to come back, get in the car and drive off again. So on the coastal path we've got to Clay and we're just about to start, and as you can see there's this beautiful windmill. You can actually stay on the grounds. There are little cottages, so if we don't see any seals and we come back this way, I might video some of the accommodation, the little huts on the grounds of the windmill. Not sure if you can stay in the windmill, but I think that's a restaurant. But this is a coastal path, so we're just walking through because this is a public footpath, so it's okay. I think that's Blakeney. Further down you can just see there the church tower, so I think that's Blakeney Point. Ooh. As you can see, it's very muddy. As you can see, the walls are made with all these pebbles, and so are the buildings if you look closely. Gorgeous. Right, let's go and have a look at this accommodation that's next to the windmill. You have to cut through, it's actually public footpath goes through the windmill property, so you do have right of way access. I'm not sure if it's this way or that way. I think it's this way. These little huts. Gorgeous little place. Quaint little cottages. Right, which way do we need to go? Which way did we come? I think it was this way. Do we retrace our steps? And then we will, oh, it's through here. As you can see. And then we'll make our way back to the car, and then we'll drive to Blakeney Point. Always go on advice of what the locals tell you, because they know best. So this is Clay Village Hall, and you do have, it is free parking. You've got toilets here that you can use between 9 and 5, I think it is, which is quite nice. They do ask for a £1 donation, which I think is very reasonable. There's a little play area here as well, and then it's a bit of a walk to the actual beach itself, so you have to follow the coastal path. So you can see here. There you go. So, right, we've arrived at another car park. This is Blakeney Point, so hopefully it's not too far to the actual point where we need to see the seals. It is beautiful. So we're walking now along. There is a car park here. We drove past this earlier. Now we're English Heritage members, not the National Trust. And it's National Trust free parking. Otherwise you have to pay. And I was quite happy to pay, but the machine only takes coins. It doesn't take cards, and I didn't have enough money. So we're not able to park there. So we have parked at the church hall, which is fine. We're going to walk all along there, and hopefully we can see beloved seals. So there are many boats that have trips to see the seals, but it's out of season now. So they do it in the summer, and they do say dogs are welcome. So this is the proper car park, but this one's prone to flooding, and it does have a sign up that says flooding. This is Beans, Blakeney Point Seal Trips, and as you can see this one is closed until February. Literally told my son to stop complaining as I'm videoing. He promptly zipped it. So it is about a 20-minute walk, maybe half an hour. This area is prone to flooding. We've got sea defences out here, so we need to stick on the path to the pathway. So we have walked this path for quite a while, I'd say about an hour and a half, and it's taken us back to Clay. It doesn't actually take us to the dunes. I am absolutely furious. The local gave me completely wrong directions. I don't know why, but I'm not happy about it. So we're making our way back to the car, and then I'm going to drive towards Clay Village and then get to Beach Road. There should be a place there that I can park and walk. It's about a 4-mile walk on the beach, but that is the only way because of the channel. There's a channel that goes out, so there is no footbridge or anything from here to get to that stage. But it's such a shame because we can actually see where we need to be. So just to show you where we need to be, it's literally just over there, but we can't get there because this is marshland. So we can't get there. So that is the problem. Right, hello again. Right, we did make it to Blakeney Point. We've parked at the car park, which I'll show you in a minute. So this is where we need to go to, along this beach. It's about 4 miles, I think. It's going to get dark. Sunset's in an hour, so I think, well, an hour and a half. I don't think it's going to be long enough for us to get there and back. I've only done a little bit, and you can see that I'm sinking, literally sinking. It's going to be quite a tough walk, so I think we'll come back in the morning and go looking for the seals. It is cold, so I hope tomorrow is a nice day, but we've got to walk all the way down there, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. I think the local, we've got the wind farms there again. Wherever I go, wind farms. I think the local tried to give us some good advice, give us directions, but he told us to go to Blakeney, the village itself, rather than Blakeney Point, and that's where you get the boats going from to see the seals. I think that's what he meant. So I didn't think he deliberately sent us off in the wrong way, but I just think he thought that maybe that's what we wanted. But the boats are out of season, there aren't any trips at the moment. So I'll put in some links down below for some boat trips, but they start in April and finish in October, September, October. So that's not the, there's no point in doing that. So this is at least we know where we're coming back to tomorrow. So I'm going to make my way to my Airbnb now, and I'm thinking, and then tomorrow it's another day. We'll get up early and come and do this walk. Even if it's raining, I will do this walk. So this is a fenced off area, and this is where seals come up and rest here. So I thought we'd try this place to see if there are any seals. Car park's just behind the sand dunes. Doesn't seem to be any. I think the reason because there are lots of dogs here. They probably disturb them or scare them. So I think our only choice is to go to Blakeney Point and park up on the beach road and do the 4-mile hike to the point, because that's the only way you can get there. So I think that's what we're going to do, but it's nice and early, so we've got plenty of time. Look at the lovely beach hats. Gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely great. Just zoom into that one. I like that one. Union Jack beach hat. They are very expensive to buy some of these. And you can't sleep overnight in all of them, apparently. It's only specific ones. I don't think you'll be able to sleep overnight in these ones. They're up on stilts. There's a lovely car park. There's a caravan park there. It's quite big. So it's £3.50 for 2 hours, and then £6 for 4 hours, and so on. Okay, I think we're halfway through this spit, or peninsula as you want to call it. It is a spit because it's like a bit of land, of sand that juts out into the sea, and behind it there's marshland. So we're about halfway, and I've given myself a headache. My head is pounding just with walking in the fresh air. That's how unfit I am. And I try to be lazy and find the easiest way to see the seals, but it didn't work. You're gonna just have to walk. So we have this building. It looks like a house of some sorts. It is a house, and there's little, as you can see, it's all shingle, and then you get into this little grassy pathway to the house, but it seems to be surrounded by marshland and channels. So I think this looks like the only way in. So we saw one dead seal about 2 minutes walk away from here as we're walking up to the peninsula, the end of the spit or peninsula, and we've seen one dead seal. So I'm going to just have a little rest. I've been abandoned by my son, not feeling 100%, so he's, after seeing the dead seal, he's decided that he's going to walk back. That's not a good idea to sit there. No, I'm not going to sit there. I'll just sit on the beach and rest. Right, Grandpa, you're on the journey with me to see the seals, okay?
Okay.
You've only seen the dead one so far.
Yes.
I know, but we'll try and get you to see some. I'll keep walking, and when I find some live ones, I'll call you back.
Okay.
Alright, I'll speak to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so I've walked further up from the house, should we say, and we'll come across this little hut with information about the seals and the mating seasons, what to do, what not to do at Blakeney Point by the National Trust. And as you can see, so I will put this information up and you can pause and have a little read, but basically that's the route that we've taken, and that's a recommended walking route. So that's the point that I'm at. I think I'm here. That's what I think I am. So hopefully we should see some seals. So let's carry on. And in the distance there, I can just see the blue house. Now I believe it's a lifeboat station. Just there. So hopefully we'll see the seals and we don't have to get to that point. But it is a long walk back to the car park. So we've been walking for ages, and I think at this stage I'm about to burst into tears. I know nature is cruel, and I think that's another dead one, and I think it has just died. It's not moving, so I think it's died in the last day. It's awful. It's so sad. I've actually zoomed in because I don't want to get too close, but I do think it's dead. I'll zoom in further. I think that one's dead. Oh, and it's a baby because it's still got its white fur. Oh. So, literally just a few steps from that signpost, I've seen dead pups. Oh. Okay, so since filming at that little hut with the information about the seal, I've passed 2 more dead seals, and I think I'm going to zoom in. I think that's a live seal. I don't want to get too close, so I'll zoom in. I think it's live. I'll walk a little bit closer and see. It is, and I'm zoomed in, so I'm well away. There's quite a bit of distance, and as you can see, it's just outside the fenced area. You're not in your fenced area, are you? No, you're not. Isn't it gorgeous? I could sit here all day and watch. Start walking. Don't want to disturb it. Oh, it's so sweet, Dad. It's gorgeous.
Is there only one?
This is the first one that I've seen. All the other ones are...
I wonder why it's on its own.
I don't know. It might be on its way out. It's so close though to the bit where all the other ones should be.
Oh, I see. Well, who knows? Maybe
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe the rest of them are out fishing or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it. So you've seen the seals now?
I've seen the seal.
Okay, I'll see if there's any more. Right, let me get on.
Oh, it's got my seal of approval. Okay.
Very funny.
Your shoes. There we are. See? What's that flag thing on the beach?
Huh?
What's that flag thing on the beach?
That means that we're not allowed on the beach. We have to stay away certain areas.
Oh, is that because of the seals?
Yeah.
Oh, you better not be too close to the yeah.
Dad,
Yeah.
look.
Okay, we don't get too close to it.
Shh. Shh. Sleeping.
Be careful. Don't get too close to it.
No, I know. I'm not going to.
Because if its mother gets spooked and can smell sick, it might abandon it.
So, carried on walking, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 together, just there. I'll zoom in. Look at them. They're going to the sea. Look. Oh, they're so sweet. I'm a fair distance away from them, so I'm literally zooming in as much as I can. Oh, they are gorgeous. Unfortunately, I can't get any closer. There's 7 there, and they've left a dead one behind. But look at this, making noise now, but look at the distance that they've travelled. It's quite a distance for seal, I think. I'll see if I can get a little bit closer, but I don't want to disturb them. Look at it, it's gorgeous. It's behind the dune, the little bit of grass. And it's right up top. So I don't think it's ready to be on its own at the minute, to go down to fend for itself. If I just take you across, those black blobs are the 7 seals that we saw earlier. And I must have just missed that one. I thought it was dead, but it's not. There is a dead one on the beach though, not too far from these pups there. There is a dead one there, but it's the distance that they bring their pups up. Oh, and it is gorgeous. So I'm going to have my snack, my croissant, and I'm just going to film it and just enjoy being here for 10 minutes before I head back. Don't worry, I'm not close to it. I am zoomed in. Look at it. And it can't hear me. It's just sitting there, resting. Waiting for Mum maybe to come back. Just little eyes. Oh. I'm absolutely dead. This isn't a walk for the faint-hearted. Oh, you really do need to be fit to do this, or have some level of fitness. Oh, it's just exhausting. It was worth it, but exhausting. So I can see the car park just in the distance, so I'm going to walk there. I need a hot drink before we set off. I'm knackered. About 20 minutes to sunset. Look at that. They are noisy. They've gone into 2 groups now. There's a group there. They are very, very noisy. So it's 5:15 and it is pitch black. If you've enjoyed my videos, please hit the like button, subscribe and the bell so you can be notified. In Jolly Genius's world, we make the most of our opportunities.